Whenever a person hears Nintendo, they would either think of games for babies or video game greatness. The leader of the rebirth of video games, giving us all the characters most would grow up with, like Mario and Link. But there are some times when they're not at their strongest. The Wii U, even though it sells, can't compete with its other competitors. But it isn't the first time they had a bad time with the console. Back in 1995, when Nintendo kept delaying the up-and-coming Ultra 64, they released a new portable system to fill in the gap. And it'll kill your eyes with virtual reality redness. It's the VR32, otherwise known as the Virtual Boy. We now have great virtual reality systems like the HTC Vive, plus the up-and-coming HoloLens and the now-released PlayStation VR. I hope that's safe to say about the PSVR because I didn't read any reviews prior to writing this, but the future of VR was now, back then. The Virtual Boy was released on August 14, 1995 and was marketed as a portable system, which is questionable to say. Sure, you can play it on the go, but only if you're sitting down. That's the power of portable VR. The Virtual Boy requires the player to look into these lenses to see the actual game. Only these games would be like looking into a car's taillight for a long time. But the lenses from a far away perspective makes you wonder, what is to be desired? What is the mystery behind 1995 VR technology? Depending on who you are, it could be smiles of enjoyment or tears of pain. Looking around the console, you can see the front proudly proclaiming Virtual Boy with its weird shape trying to outline a pair of glasses and nosepiece. The top of the console has a focus slider for clearer vision and the IPD switch, also for clearer vision. On the bottom we have the volume, a headphone jack, the good old controller port, and the useless external connector, which would have been used to connect two Virtual Boys together for multiplayer action. But it would never come to be, because if all of you knew your history, you wouldn't be here. This console was so bad with consumers, it was canceled in a year. What could have been, man? What could have been? Now the console isn't in its final form, so now we're gonna connect this sucker. As you can see, it's on the table, and if you think you're gonna have to play it like this, you're out of your mind, because this thing can grow legs, and here they are, unattached. These legs will hold up the Virtual Boy like so. And you can adjust it to your liking, so that way you can avoid another problem: neck cramps. Here's the Virtual Boy controller, which kinda reminds me of an airplane wheel for whatever reason. It has two D-pads on both sides, which is cool. Has the A and B buttons on the right, and the start and select on the left. Now on the back of the controller is where the power lies. Literally, you could choose to either have the AC adapter pack, which will connect like this, or you can choose the battery pack. The Virtual Boy takes 6 AA batteries to operate, and can last up to maybe 5 hours. Better than any Sega handheld, so that's a plus. Now that this bloody shit is connected, let's turn the console on and look at the games. The Virtual Boy plays 32-bit Virtual Boy games if you couldn't tell. 22 games were ultimately made for the system, 14 of which made it to America. But that's okay because the system is region-free, so you can play all of them on any system. But good luck finding or getting the rarer games like Jack Bros and the Space Invaders Virtual Collection. I mean it, good luck. Now, since you can only see the one eyepiece due to my awesome camera work, you're not able to really see what the system is truly capable of. But if you're able to find one, you should either pick it up or at least play it if you can't afford it, so you can experience the true power of virtual reality in all its red glory, courtesy of the Virtual Boy. From all the gaming giants we've talked about, we haven't talked about the first giant, Atari, which is why on the next episode we're going to the time period where Atari liked cats. I'll let you decide which system I'm talking about. If you think I missed anything, please leave a comment. If you like what you see, leave a like. If you think others could get knowledge out of this, share this video. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Now if you'll excuse me, nostalgia is calling.